Glass Onion actor Dave Bautista would rather the pain of a cover-up tattoo than support homophobia. Dave Bautista was a popular professional wrestler before he retired from the sport, but he really gained fame after becoming an actor. He played several small roles before being cast as Drax the Destroyer in Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. The actor is known for his 6'4" muscular build and his numerous tattoos. Recently, in an interview with GQ in January, he revealed the history of one of those tattoos. The image in question is of a woman with sugar skull makeup on his forearm. He shared that it used to be a tattoo of a meteor, the logo of his one-time friend and former pro boxer, Manny Pacquiao. In 2016, Pacquiao was being interviewed when he was asked about same-sex marriage, and the boxer replied, quote, "If men mate with men and women mate with women, they are worse than animals," end quote. Bautista no longer wanted to be associated with Pacquiao and his team after the statements and had the original tattoo covered up. Here's a video.
To be a team logo, I was a part of a team of a person I considered a friend and someone I really looked up to. And then he later came out publicly with some anti-gay statements and turned out to be an extreme homophobe. And so I had a huge issue with it. It's a personal issue with me. My mom's a lesbian, and I just could no longer call him a friend, and so I had it covered up with.
I love him. And so, like he said there, his mom is a lesbian, and he felt that he could no longer have that tattoo on him, and he got that cover up, and it was a big ass cover up. So that tattoo took like 8 hours to do plus, but it's beautiful and I love it. Now, another thing, that Pacquiao actually apologized for those statements afterwards, but still said that he didn't believe in gay marriage, and that was that. And that was too late for Dave Bautista. He was like, hell no, I'm done with you, fool.
Apologies.
He said, fool.
Did he say fool? Apologies like that. Okay, accepted. We'll accept it. But they're a thimble full of water. Leading up to the Civil War in 1859, slaves on a plantation in Louisiana were animals. Black people were animals. In 1962, at the raging height of the civil rights movement in many swaths of the South, especially in Selma, Alabama, you would be beaten if you stepped out of line because you were nothing more than an animal. The word choice that he uses about men sleeping with men and women sleeping with women are no better than animals is ringing a dog or blowing a dog whistle. Mm-hmm. It comes out of civil rights. It comes out of slavery in the South. It is a long historical perspective in Asia, where he is from, in the Philippines. The slave trade in Asia was quite significant in terms of one group of people in slave trade of other people. It was a dog whistle that he blew. And so, okay, we forgive you. You apologized. But it didn't change your attitude of what you thought about the gay and LGBTQ community, and so therefore your apology is a thimbleful of regret.
How are you going to apologize and then say, but I still agree with the things that I said? That's like saying, sorry,
I'm sorry I hurt you.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. This is my point about Selma, Alabama. Okay, well, apologize that you beat people crossing the Selma Bridge. You apologize for it. But I at the time, I understood why I did it, and you're an animal. The black person crossing and violating white rule, they were animals because of it. He's blowing a dog whistle.
And he's not blowing a dog whistle. He's blowing a whistle loud and clear. And the thing is, he remains incredibly popular in the Philippines. I mean, he is a national hero. He wields.
Did he run for something?
He wields political influence. Yeah, I think he ran for president or their Congress, something like that. I went to a Pacquiao fight in Las Vegas one time with my dad. It was a great trip. And I have a boxing glove autographed from Pacquiao.
Oh, cool.
As part of, well, yeah, kind of cool, but it's also part of my memorabilia that's stashed away in the back. I don't like Pacquiao.
Go on vacation with it.
I've thought about it, but you know what? It represents the time. It represents the time I spent with my dad that weekend. Oh. That's what it really represents to me, and that's why I keep it, even though I keep it hidden. So I get it, but he is still a very dangerous person because the Philippines in Manila, they've got a pretty good gay community, but he is popular in what we would call the red states.
Yeah.
He has the backing of virulently.
Alabama, Mississippi, Tennessee.
Yeah, he has their backing.
You know, before Max takes us to Wisconsin and talk about what's going on there, one other thing that I would say to your point of how popular he is, wait, so what? You're popular. But so is Bolsonaro in Brazil. We just watched that this week of the attack in Brasilia. So is Putin in Russia. Yeah. So is et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Your popularity has nothing to do with whether you're a moral or an ethical person.
But it does have to do with how dangerous you are with that skewed or lack of morality. So I think that's important.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.